What up? How we doing? How we feeling? Welcome, Thursday Night Throwdown, episode 18. 18 Thursdays we've been doing this, huh? I want to thank you for joining me. I want to thank you for being a part of the voyage. I want to thank you guys for just being you. I want to thank you guys for being absolutely awesome. And that's why I dropped a little gift membership myself out of my own pocket. Just thank you guys. Raw Power received it. And let's drop some intros, and then we'll be back, and we'll throw down.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Nice video for Thursday Night Throwdown, courtesy of producer JR. But it's Thursday. It's the Throwdown. It's the show with two intros now, I guess. Courtesy of Blitz BK and producer JR. I'll see you in a minute. Good evening. Welcome to Thursday Night Throwdown. I'm your host, Nick.
When the blitz comes, there's no one to block him.
It's 10 o'clock, get ready for the showdown. 9 toes down, Nick, ready for the throwdown. We proud Jets fans, we don't play with them pronouns. Best roster in the league, we playing with the pros now. They tell us slow down, call us delusional, call us losers as usual. But this season will be beautiful. Shotgun with you know who, but run it instead. Lad Hall hit the hole hard.
That's what she said.
Ground and pound like it's 2010. The chat, we got many friends. Johnny wearing hats for super chat and watch him breathe again. Nick put the link so Bobby can call and speak again. Bonesy get the blunt, I got the weed and pens. We speaking green again. Jets news like it's CNN. A-Rod and Charles growing man, it's like we seeing twins. Feeding tins, pounding on these bleeding fins. Week 14 and 18 when they needing wins. They ain't seeing them. We run the ball and play defense. This is AFC hell where other teams repent. Ladies and gents, welcome to MetLife. This is Jet Life. We bleed green, this our best life. We just nice.
Let's say what's up to everyone. Dark Soldier's here. Johnny's in the house. Bobby. Mr. Bonesy's out on the prowl. Na-na-na-na. Assist My Suicide is here. VR's here. Murdog and Alan. What's up, guys? So, what did we learn today, guys? What did we learn on this show? He can't be defeated. He can't be stopped.
When the blitz comes, there's no one to block him.
Yes. 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 Love that shit. How we doing? How are we? We got John B here. I think John's a first-time winner to be the first member of the chat. MAGA. Yes, sir. Alfonso had to do some work. I'm sorry to hear that, but hopefully you're back. You're done. That part of your day is over. Now you get to kick your feet up and hang out with all of us psychos. We are psychos. So I used to call my defense a bunch of psychos. So it's an endearing term. Hello, Addison. Nice to meet you, sir. Thank you. First time in the chat, I believe. Welcome to the show. I hope you enjoy it and stick around. 3 siblings in the house. Huge Johnson. I think this is Huge Johnson's first time in my chat that I've seen. Maybe he's been in there and I missed it, but welcome, sir. Thank you for joining the channel. Knob Deep coming in. Our political correspondent is reporting in, saying this debate is like watching the machine gun scene in Rambo 4. Knob, thank you. Back to you, Nick, in the studio. Thank you, Knob. Local correspondent. He's our southeastern United States correspondent down there checking in. What we got? The legendary Bobby Woodruff is in the house. Bobby from internet fame. Bobby from used to say Bobby from Jake's show. Now it's just Bobby from his show. Even YouTube is like, damn, bro, do you sleep? You always on. Welcome, sir. Thank you for being in the chat. Boomtown is checking in from Canada, probably doing the worm tonight because his Canadian team has defeated the Yankees. I feel like the Yankees are tipping pitches. Everyone's teeing off on them early. They were pitching so great, and now all of a sudden, everyone hits the starters. I don't know. Sometimes you're tipping things, they're picking up on signals. Someone's banging garbage cans. Who knows? Speaking of banging garbage cans, shout out to Knob and his birthday weekend. We know what he was up to. You know what I'm saying. Why are we freeing Murdoch? What happened to Murdoch? What happened to Murdoch? Murdoch in trouble now? He's not in trouble here. I know I haven't seen him last night. Jay Quest is in the house. He's always driving. He's always working. He's a night man. He's a night owl. Ricky New York is here. Hello, Ricky. Shout out to Raw Power. Raw Power was gifted a membership. We are now 10 memberships away from the next emoji. Who's it going to be? When's it going to happen? I don't know. I'm up for any suggestions. You know I'm a man of the people. You know that I aim to please, whether it's torturing me and keeping me on till 2:15 in the morning with 30 birthday songs for Johnny, or whether it's just giving you guys another emoji that you can have fun with. I am up for suggestions when I catch up in the chat in a minute or two. Let's see what you guys got to say. Throw some suggestions in there. Who would you like to see? A current Jet, a former Jet, a Jet logo, a member of the chat. Those seem to be fun. Infrared is here. Good, sir. Hello, hello. David Hall is in the house. I hate putting this person up right now because of the image after the last 2 days, but I will say hello to Armand. He is a good supporter of the channel, and I will disregard the Met thing. Yeti's here, covered in bacon, smelling delicious. GVH in the house. Yeah, Blitz BK did really good, huh, pal? He did really good with that. I was honored when he sent that to me. Leanie is here. Hello, Leanie. Good evening to you, young lady. With your Kentucky Derby hat on, it looks like. I like it. I like it. Big and bold, just like the New York Jets this season. Who else we got here? Who else we got here? Matthew Smith dropped 5 gift memberships to the channel last night. Welcome, Matthew. Also, for any of you who are members of the channel and have that cool little S next to your name, make sure to follow the instructions here and get on Discord and join the other psychos. Who else we got? I'm going to do a speed round and catch up in the chat. Scott Foster's here. Hello, sir. Daniel Meehan. Oh, Daniel. I didn't go to bed till 2 o'clock last night. I was up at 7 to join Boy Green. And then I went back to sleep because I don't have to be. I work 11:30. And then I came home from work and I slept again until like 9. And here I am. I'm a boring person, man. I know I look like a crazy wild animal when I'm on here, but I live a very boring life. I don't go out. I don't do nothing. It's my life. Work, YouTube, weekends, if I have the kids, every other weekend. So, it's my life. David's here. Hawk is here. Honky baby. Honky tonk, man. Tom is here. Get ready for the chat. Yep, here we go. Not even 2 comments later. Nick's beard looks masculine and the machismo is oozing through my phone. Nice. Usually things are oozing onto your phone. I'm winning. Yeah, got back to 500. They were way down there, man. Nick, have you made up with Sarah? I don't know. I don't know. I know, but right now I'm part-time at work, and it's 11:30 to 5:30. Starting next week, we switch to our summer hours of 9:30 to 3:30, and I will definitely be looking to get out. I definitely will. So I wanted to share some things with you guys. If you have been on the social media web interneting, you may have seen this already, but I wanted to bring it to you for the first time. Here is the flyer for Boy Green and myself. Shout out to Knob, the first ticket purchase, and shout out to Infrared, the first tailgate purchase. Those guys are locked in. Knob is also a tailgate purchase. July 8th is the soft deadline. I'm going to talk to the Jets, either the 2nd, the 3rd, or the 8th they're going to call. And 1st, 2nd, or 8th. Yeah. They're going to call, and I'm going to see how long I can hold off until paying for the tickets. I want to get as many of you guys in as possible. I know it's early. I've been telling you guys for a few weeks it was going to be mid-July. It's early July. So if you would be so kind, shoot the Venmo over. Put your email in the Venmo when you send it, because when I submit the form to the Jets, I need your email, because they put the tickets onto your email account. They email you to them. So, t-shirt design is also being worked on. There's layers to this, man. We got a lot of moving parts here, David. David, thank you for joining us tonight. I see Connor's in the chat too, from New York Flight Jets Talk. So, yeah, the tailgate is with Tailgate Joe. They got a lot of games. They got beer pong tables. They have Bago. They have a DJ. We were at the Charger game with Talking Jets with them. A lot of Chargers fans were there because, Tailgate Joe promotes and he works with other teams as well. So I thought it was a nice, fun setup. They were set up on the outside of it, which I like. I don't want to be in the middle where by the speakers and have to deal with all that craziness. And yeah. So I'm hoping that I'm going to get there nice and early, get set up. We get the 25 people in the tailgate. We get a free VIP tent. He'll throw that in for us. That comes with tables, some stand-up like tables for people to eat on. The tent has its own cooler for alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages, so you don't have to keep walking over to other places. Yeah. So that's that. Make sure to be a part of it if you are coming. If you pay the ticket first. If you're listen, I understand the economy right now. I know it's awful. I know a lot of people, live check to check, week to week. I get it. Pay the ticket first. Wait a couple weeks. By mid-August, August 19th, a month before the game, I want to give them a final number. We can add more people at any time, but I want to get to 25 people so we get the VIP tent before they run out. If they run out, that's it. They run out. So let's try to take care of that. That way we know. Then we just add people. Once we get the tent, we just add people to it. So that's easy. But let's try to lock that in. And then David, we will have shirts coming out. I got a cool concept I thought of, and it's being worked on. And it has to be for a shirt. I'll spare you the details, but it's got to be in a certain format, and for the heat transfer, it just comes off better. So we're working on that, and yeah, hope to see everyone there. If you have a ticket already and you're looking for a place to tailgate, come tailgate with us. If you're just going to tailgate, you don't want to go into the stadium, come tailgate with us. If you have your tailgate spot, you got your group, buy a ticket. Come hang out with us. The ticket cost of $140 is exactly what the New York Jets are charging us. That's exactly what the Jets are charging us. There's no profit being made on this. You can go to Tailgate Joe's site and it will say flat out $65. That's what we're charging. So here. This is from the Jets. They sent me this yesterday. I know it's small. It's down on the bottom. I don't know how to zoom in in the DM. But on the bottom of the screen down here, it says 140 upper end zone. That's where we are. Now, the Jets stagger their pricing. The same seats for the Denver game are 125. The same seats for the Bills game are 160. 70, 70, 70, 70 for the Texans, the Colts, the Seahawks, and the Rams because they're not viewed as premium games. So if this goes well, we're kicking ass. We want to do another group later in the year. We can go do that. So 3 shy. Oh, let's get to 800 tonight, baby. Let's hit 2 milestones tonight. Let's get 10 more subscribers, members to the channel. And we can launch a new emoji. Any suggestions on the emoji? Angela, we got a new female member of the channel. Angela has just joined. Angela, if you're watching, thank you so much. We appreciate you boosting the field. We're at 799 right now. David, we're at 799. The next subscriber to the channel is 800. Thank you. It seems like just yesterday I was at 700. Sorry, that's my dramatic voice. A Wayne Corbett emoji. It's in lot E, as an enormous victory over the stinky Patriots. It's in lot E. It's a short little walk to the stadium. It's a good spot. Also, for everybody, parking passes. For anyone who purchases a ticket through us, there will be a link the week, about 7 to 10 days before the game. I'll get a website where we can purchase parking passes at face value. So don't go buying one on StubHub and paying $100-something because night games, rivalry games, season ticket holders jack those prices up. Oh, I'm at 801. Sweet victory. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I'd like to take this moment to thank all the members of the chat, all the YouTubers out there for being as awesome as they are. I am nothing. I am nobody. It is all about you guys. This show is a very chat-driven show, and I just facilitate that. I want to thank all of you for being here tonight, being here every night, and helping this channel grow and be so much fun. So thank you. God bless you. God bless these United States, and God bless our New York Jets. Let's go. That's my presidential voice. Someone's got to have one. No one else has one. I got to have one, I guess. So if you're going to a game this year with the Jets and you're going with 10 people or more, call up their group ticketing. You don't have to worry about anything. You call them up and they'll give you the flat rate if you go with 10 people or more. You don't have to buy the secondary market and get robbed. So if you're going with a group of 10 or more, you get in there. There's something so poetic about this channel having someone say Hughes Johnson calling me President Nick. Thank you. I'm touched. God is a Cowboy fan. I figured Satan would be the Cowboy fan. That's just me. That's just me. So, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Big moment here. And as I said, when we hit 4, 5, 6, and 700, the march to 900 is on. The march to 900 is upon us. You guys just keep being awesome, and new people will keep showing up and wanting to be a part of this with you guys. I can't say that enough. So let me do something here. We are going to do some call-ins shortly. Those call-ins are going to be one at a time, and they're going to be New York Jet-based call-ins. I'm not going to stay on late tonight. It's not a hangout show, so we are going to do Jets. We could do rapid fire. We can do the chat ask Jet questions to the guest that pops in for a bit. We could do something fun like that. We could do something different. I want to mix it up a little bit. I know the feedback that I get. Some people aren't big fans of certain formats, so I want to mix it up and give variety on the channel. You know, I know some people were upset last night. I did a show by myself for 2 hours. That's how it was for years. The call-ins just started recently, so I want to change it up. Sunday night we have the produced show that VR and myself do. We have a guest. We do Jets work the entire time for 2 hours, and then if we still want to stay on, then we open it up. Starting Wednesday, July 10th. July 10th is the date. First class flights with Nick Shine. Name drop, courtesy of the great Knob Deep. Putting that huge raw knob to work. Yes. I feel like my 800-pound life. 800 looks great on me. Thank you. You are not getting behind me, sir. Just by your comments alone, I know you're a frisky little bastard. Yes, Boomtown. Tom Ace is a frisky little bastard. You could save that later for What Did We Learn? Thank you, Rick. I enjoyed it too. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy interacting with the chat. I love trying to stay on topic. I know, listen, I have ADHD. I go off topic very easily, and I have fun with it. You know, when I see that the chat is laughing and having a good time, I will just keep. I'm addicted to that. That's my drug, making people laugh. So I'm glad you enjoyed it last night. Thank you. That means a lot to me. You know, it's easy to bring people on, interact, talk to them, and it's easy to just talk with people and get good content out of it and interaction. But you know, then you have the curmudgeon up north, the Canadian curmudgeon, weighing in at 247 pounds from Ontario, Canada. We have the Canadian curmudgeon, Boomtown. The Canadian curmudgeon. From now on, I'm going to take everything good that gets said on this show and say, put that in your notes so you can't put it into your notes. Do a little trickery here with you. I'll beat you at your own mind games. Let's see. Nice. What happened? What is that? What is that? Oh, Ricky, I'm a 3X. I'm a 3X shirt. I'm a 3 extra large, sir. Oh, man, I can't wait to see what the hell happened tonight. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I am very interested in to see the shit show that occurred today on American television. Can we call CNN American television, though? It's the terrorist hotline. So tonight is a special night. I mean, there are now 165 members to the channel, not subscribers, joined memberships. And one of the perks with that is that is a call-in night for you guys. So if you are in the Discord, come on and hop on in for a few minutes. Don't even get me started about this, Hawk. I've been trying to... All right. This is the biggest bullshit conspiracy in the history of sports. Where Bronny, what kind of name is Bronny? It's like Barbie for boys. Whatever this guy's name is. His agent said that if anyone but the Lakers drafts him, he's going to go play in Australia for a year. I would have fucking drafted him in the second round and wasted my second round pick just to see him go to Australia. His father waited all these years to have him play. I would have said, screw you, LeBron. If I was Cleveland, I would have drafted him. If I was the Knicks, I would have drafted him. I would have sent his ass to Australia and called out the what do you call it? Collusion family of the Lakers and LeBron James. I could have been drafted at that age if my dad was popular because I was doing that type of numbers. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Straight poppycock. That's right. Bringing back poppycock. It's a good word. It's a good word. Yeah. Yeah. I would have made you give me multiple ones for him. Not? All right. Enjoy Australia, dude. Go have a good time down under. Sarah and Craig will have season tickets to watch you. They can call us and tell us how bad you are down there. This is a low point in NBA that every other team just complied and said, we're not going to do it. Not that he deserved to be drafted. Yeah, Rick, exactly. I was just about to get to this when I saw it pop up. Not that he deserved to be drafted. But let's be real. Why not benefit from it? Why not take him and make the Lakers pay? Make them upcharge them. Put him on the West Coast. Put him in Charlotte. If they have a team. I don't even know if they have a team anymore. Then they go to the Pelicans. Is Charlotte back? I don't know. Draft him in Washington. And then say, all right, you want him? 2 1s. Or fuck up LeBron's dreams. Why do you comply to it? Addison, I agree. I see the highlights of that kid at his AAU teams with, listen, that whole generation coming up. Bryce, Carmelo Anthony's son, Rajon Rondo's son. That whole generation coming up is a very, very intriguing group of young athletes. They really are. I'm sorry, OG. Did Bobby hack your computer? What's your question, brother? I'm sorry I missed it. We got Bobby over here, Junior. With us being a more running team this year, I think you think keep 4 running backs, no fullback. I think Ruckert is the fullback. I think Braylon Allen can be the fullback also. There were some times back in the day where we ran a backfield with Lamont Jordan and Curtis Martin together. I don't know why you wouldn't design some plays like that with Allen and Brees back there. I can't speak with any certainty right now that we do or don't keep Izzy. I think it's to be determined. It comes down to a numbers game. He wasn't drafted for this scheme. He was drafted for the outside zone, one cut and go scheme. He wasn't drafted for a power scheme. I'm not saying he can't do it, but it's not his strength. It's not what he was drafted on. It's not, this is part of, we didn't change the entire offense, but you see it all the time. When you change any part of your scheme, you change the components of it. Hence, we draft 2 power running backs this year. So I think Izzy might get showcased a little if they're not going to keep him. I think it's too early to tell. I think we'll know early in camp. We'll know that first preseason game. I think Carolina or Washington's the first one. Then we go to Carolina, and then we come back. I would look at that first game, maybe if he's still here, to the second game, and we'll know early what Izzy's role is, and if Izzy is going to be an option for the 2024 Jets. I'm not sure, to be completely honest with you at this point. I think it's got to be worked out on the field. Can he make the team? Sure. I don't think it's crazy that we keep 4 running backs at all. But I think you got to see, does he fit the scheme? What's the stories coming out from reporters? What's the stories coming out from fans? They either at camp. How's he adapting to change? Some people fit a certain style, right? Like a boxer. You ask them to change their style and they can't do it because they're just meant to be that style, to perform that way. You know? Knob is a one-night stand type of guy. You can't ask him to get into a relationship. It's not his style. So, hey, Loopy. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate you. Hawk with a good comment. Brees and Allen equals Tom Jones and Sean Green. Hawk, I respectfully ask, how old are you? I know you look young and chiseled, like a young Greek goddess in your YouTube profile photo, but I'm just curious how old you are. If you don't mind throwing that number out there for the chat. Yeah, Knob is not a commit type. Are you 41? Good for you. You look fucking great. Then you're my generation. You should be the Curtis Martin, Lamont Jordan generation reference. I get it. You're right. You're right with Green and Jones. I agree. Yeah, look at that. Tommy flirting with you, giving you the young number. Infrared with a Jet question. I like this. Will Lazard get more than 50 touches? Targets or receptions? He's not getting 50 receptions. There's no way. There's no way Alan Lazard gets 50 receptions. I would say if he gets 50 targets, which is just about 3 a game, I would be surprised. I would be surprised. You got 2 tight ends that are going to get a good amount of targets. You got Brees, who's going to be over 100. You got Garrett, who's going to be well over 100, around 150. I would be surprised if Lazard is getting more than 3 targets a game. I really, really would. We'll bring in our first guest, who's always the first guest everywhere.
Oh, hi.
Bobby.
Wow, I haven't been on your show forever, ever. How you doing?
You weren't there Sunday night in the chat. So if you're
Well,
going to try to call me out and you're going to make your little mumbles about me on your channel, because I hear about them. I hear every time you mention my name.
Good.
You weren't here Sunday night.
I was
And then
tired.
last night, I didn't do it. Not every show is going to be a call-in show.
Well,
you got to
was
put a
tired
post-it
on
on your
Sunday
computer.
night. Well, you don't come on my show all the time either.
I'm working now. When I was
I know,
home all
I'm good.
day, I was on every show that you did. But I'm at work now in a school with no reception.
I know. I'm going back to work soon too. So,
but I don't have reception. I can't even FaceTime my kids when I sit down to eat because the school is so poor with reception and where it is.
So
You're my boy. You do a show on the weekend, I pop in. But I can't do it when I'm at work, pal.
No, I understand. Okay, so today when we were on Jake's show, Richie was on. You know Richie?
Yeah. Yeah, Jets Media, Richie.
Then we had Buffalo Jet fan. And he gave his 5 reasons why the Jets are going to have a great season this year. I think Brendan Allen is going to be a beast this year.
Together that's your guy? That's the guy that you're looking at? Like, you're like, all right, this could be a surprise player?
That's then with him working with Brees Hall, too.
I love that take, Bobby. And I'm going to tell you why I love that take.
Why?
a lot of rookie running backs can get drafted mid-round, late round, undrafted. But when you have a very good offensive line and you have a quarterback on the team that scares the defense, something we haven't had in quite a long while, it opens things up. And there's a lot of guys who just find the right. You see it every year, fantasy football. There's a no-name running back. Philip Lindsay was a Pro Bowl running back as a rookie, undrafted from Denver. 1,000 yards, Pro Bowl rookie running back. Because we know Denver always has a good running attack, right?
Yes, they do.
Why can't we with this line? Why can't we have guys who are surprises?
I think we're going to do, yeah. Are you surprised I'm talking about Jet Chat?
I'm loving it. My hot dog is going in excitement right now.
I talked a lot about that on my show, too, today.
I feel like I'm sitting on the Sibian, the old Howard Stern show reference. I am tingling on the inside.
Guess who else I have on my show today?
Who did you have?
Charles Gorman.
Oh, the Superpowers United?
Yep, and I told him he gives good takes, and he enjoyed it. And everybody in the chat likes his takes, too.
Yeah, Charles is very knowledgeable.
I know.
Charles is knowledgeable. He knows his stuff, you know.
I like him.
He's very well studied. He knows, and his father gives him a lot of good information, you know, about old time Jets that he saw play.
Yeah, right, way back.
Yeah.
No, not me. In my era. Probably.
Yes, I see Infrared and Rick Kent each saying the same thing. Brownlee will get every chance to beat out Lazard in training camp.
Oh,
I'm all about that. I'm all about that. If Mike Williams gets the Breece Hall pitch count on plays, save Mike. Don't use Mike Williams on first down from the 30-yard line in our own territory. Third down, red zone. If you're using him on a pitch count, use him where he's most valuable.
Yeah.
And then let Brownlee be that guy.
Yeah.
If Brownlee develops into a blocker on top of his high pointing the ball, you could be looking at a nice little surprise there too.
Yeah, Lazard, I don't know. He's not that good. He stinks. Like,
yes. Yeah. Send them to the Patriots, right?
Oh, they stink too.
Boom. You know you're going to get a good reference out of me. You know I'm going to drop some good, crazy, old school references.
So is there anybody else in the back?
There is.
Oh.
What I might do, you have any other Jets takes you want to drop? And if you want, I'll put you in the back and you can hang out for a little bit, and then I'll rotate you back in a little.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
That work for you?
Are you proud of me doing Jets?
I love it. I love it.
Crap.
And you know this, right? Tuesday night, I know you were sleeping. I'm happy about that. I'm not complaining. You know how much I care for you as a person more than the YouTube character or persona, I should say. When you're not in the chat, we know you're sleeping. And I'm like happy about that. And Tuesday night was an unplanned show. I was on with Gunny after my house meeting. And Gunny's like, hey, you're going to pop on?
On there.
Yeah, Gunny goes on Tuesdays at 8. And he messaged me during the day. And I'm like, I'm going to try to make it. I got my house meeting. If I can get on, I'll get on. And when I was speaking with him, all of a sudden he goes on the show. He's like, oh, Nick, you're probably going live after this, right? And I was like, God damn, you said it. Now I have to. But Tuesday was just a hangout type of show.
Yeah, what about Wednesday? Oh, you just talked to us.
Yeah, Wednesday is a Jet show. Starting July 10th is going to be first class flights with Nick Shine. It's going to be.
What does that include?
It's going to be an interview. It's going to be me interviewing somebody, whether it's a Jet content creator, whether it's a member of the chat, whether it's somebody who's worked with or for the Jets or played for them. I'm reaching out to some people. I have 3 former players who have committed to saying when the season's here, I'll come on with you. So I'm going to save that for the season on Wednesday nights.
That's a smart idea.
But I want to give variety. I don't want to give the same show day after day. So Sunday night is like the conversation show with VR.
Yeah, with VR and then your special guest.
Yes. Wednesday night will be the interview show. And then Thursday would be like a debate show. You know, once training camp gets here, this show on Thursdays will turn back into the Throwdown. And the Throwdown originated with a Jet content creator coming on, and we debate a different topic. And then after
I know
that,
Adam's coming on, right? Adam's coming there.
I'm sure he'll be on again at some point. Yeah.
How the spinning guy, the spinning wheel, right?
Say again.
The guy who has the spinning wheel.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, no, I like that idea.
Yeah, I want to do. I want to have variety where people know what they're going to get each night, and
Yeah.
if it's a format or style you're interested in, you make sure that you're there. And if it's a format or style you're not interested in, you're aware ahead of time of what to expect, and
Right.
you can spend your
But
time
no,
elsewhere if you so
I got a
choose.
question before I go in the back.
Go ahead.
No Bonesy and me anymore. No more on your show.
Bone, the chat link is there. Bonesy,
No,
I know his kids are
no,
sick. He
I
texted
know.
me, I think it was this morning or yesterday
Yeah,
morning, that his
they're
kids are
very
sick.
sick. Yeah,
So
but no,
no,
remember
if
we
if
used
you
to have.
guys link up, man, I love when you guys are together on air. It's fun.
Yeah, it's funny. We could crack up.
All right.
I miss Bonesy. I hope he's okay. He's sick too.
Oh, he got sick as well?
He has 101.3 temperatures. He said.
Ah, awful.
All right, so I'll pop in the back, and if you let me on, I'll let you on. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, but I'll make your show whenever I can. But like I said, the
No,
last
I
couple months I
understand
was
that.
home. I didn't go to work until 5:30 at night, so I was able to
I
hop
know,
on.
but
I was sitting
Saturdays
outside
you are busy too.
tanning.
Saturday and Sunday you're
Well,
busy.
this Saturday I was at my son's 7-on-7 football
But you
scrimmage.
still have soccer, right? You still do soccer on
No,
Saturday.
soccer's over now that school's out. But this
Oh.
Saturday, I was at Monmouth University sitting
Oh, I
outside
know.
in the 95-degree heat from 8 o'clock in the morning till 4:30.
And it's your mother's birthday, right?
And that was Sunday. Yeah. Then we went over there
How
all
old
day.
is she?
She turned 72.
Yeah, my
72 years
mother's
old.
my mother's that age too.
Is she?
Yeah.
Look at that. Do we have the
Yeah.
same mother? Are we twins? Did we get separated at birth?
No.
Breaking news!
No.
No, we're not.
All right,
All
so
right.
I will stop my talking so the next person to come on.
All right, man. I love it. You bring that Jets heat, brother. That's what people want to see because people remember Bobby the Giant fan. Now
Yeah.
Bobby the Jet fan, I'm a big fan of Bobby the
Well,
Jet fan.
I go back both teams. You know how far I go back.
But breaking news. Bobby goes
What?
both ways?
No, both teams, I said.
Oh.
Okay,
right.
do you hear the stuff about the NFL ticket?
$4.8 billion paid out to people?
Yeah, so what does that mean? I don't understand.
I didn't read the article. I've never had DirecTV, but from my understanding, commercial businesses and residents were rewarded that sum of money. I don't know why.
Yeah.
My guess
They
would
hiked
be
it up. They said they hiked it up or something.
they did.
Yeah,
They
my
did.
friend got
When
it.
streaming started, people didn't need to have DirecTV anymore. So they
yeah.
started jacking up the
Yeah.
pricing to keep their profits up.
Well,
So
they're gonna lose out. Because I stream it all, I get it for free.
whoa, hey.
I do.
Hey, are you doing the Jet while I got you on? Are you doing the group package with us? Are you
How
coming
much
to the
is
opener with
ticket?
us?
How much is the ticket?
It's $140 a ticket, and that's the
That
price
sounds
the
good.
Jets are charging us. Me and Boy Green are not making anything on this.
Because you know why? Because remember Walter paid for my
Yes.
Halloween tickets?
I know you mentioned it. That's why I just want to let you know that
I
we are
just
collecting
see.
funds now.
So how much is everything all together?
For the tailgate
Yeah.
and the ticket, it comes to $205.
All right, that's not too bad.
I'll talk to you off air.
All right, sounds good.
I'll talk to you off air.
All right, you put me in the
I
back.
got an idea for you to help you out.
Okay, you put you in the back, and I stay here. I mean, I stay there, and you can put somebody else on.
All right. Thank you for your permission. Oh,
no,
Lord
I know, but that's what you were gonna do is stick me in the back. That's fine.
I tease. That's what I do. I tease people.
Yeah, I know.
All right, buddy. Talk to you in a
Wait,
bit.
one more question before I leave. Do you still like Johnny?
We will not speak that name on this channel. That tells you everything you need to know. Ricky, New York, coming in.
How's it going, Nick?
There you are. All right. How you doing, buddy?
I'm hanging in there. Rough couple of days. Like I cracked my knee at work, and then
Jesus. Hey,
some other stuff.
Kill your camera.
But
kill
I
your
also
camera for a little bit.
This morning, and my face is up.
Holy shit! I could see. Kill your camera for a minute because you're stuttering and glitching. You there?
Okay, is it better?
Try to
better or no?
Talk to me when you. It's still glitching a bit. Talk to me when you shut the camera off, and let me see if the audio improves. Because then you're pushing less data. You there?
Okay, how's this? Better?
That's clear.
Better
that's crystal clear. Yeah, let's try that for a minute, and then go back to the audio and see, or the video, and see if it works.
Okay, yeah, I friggin' chipped a tooth this morning, and this whole side of my face is starting to swell up, and it hurts like a bitch. And
I saw the lump. I don't want to say bulge because the chat will go fucking crazy on me. But
yeah,
I
wow,
did see.
Okay, so you can actually see it on the camera, huh?
It's noticeable.
And,
yeah. Did you talk back to the missus? You don't have to lie to us.
When? Earlier?
I was teasing, saying, "Did you talk back to her?" And you got popped in the jaw.
No.
Whoa! If you did, don't say it. I don't want you to come back on camera and the other side is swollen now.
I'd probably have a full-on black eye if I did that, but no.
I agree with Hawk.
I did talk back to the boss the other night a little bit. Yeah, I've told you about him. He's unreasonable, but the other night he made a comment to me like, what are you, high again or something, and this and that, and I got kind of angry, and I was like, no, as a matter of fact, I'm not. I quit smoking, which I do from time to time. I left that part out, but I told him, I was like, you know what, I haven't even smoked in over a week, and he was like, oh my God, a whole week, don't break any fucking records, and was just still a complete dick to me.
Dude, I would RKO this guy out of nowhere. I would RKO him and drop him on a pallet full of knives.
You know what's funny is one day when he was throwing one of his temper fits, he got in the forklift and like punched it backwards and ran right into a pole, slammed himself backwards, split his head open, and I'm the one that bandaged his fucking head and mopped up his blood, and still no respect from this guy. But inside I was laughing, and I was thinking that's karma.
Nice. Real quick, I just want to say that do you work for Johnny? Because backing up quickly into a pole is one of Johnny's favorite pastimes. But I digress. Enough of that loser who's not allowed on this channel. Let's get into your jet stuff. Try the camera. Exactly. See if everything works now. It's in the Discord, guys. The link is in the Discord for members of the channel.
All right.
It's not in the YouTube description.
Am I still glitchy, or is it better now?
You're good right now, bro. You're good. I'll let you know.
Okay. Awesome.
But I agree with Hawk. You got to go to the dentist, dude. You do not want that to get infected. You are going to realize if and when you do lay down to sleep, dude, that looks bad.
Yeah, it's I can.
I would get there emergency in the morning.
That's probably exactly what I'm going to do, because it ain't going to get better on its own. At any rate, moving on to some Jets talk.
What do you got, man?
There's a lot of things that I think are kind of flying under the radar right now.
Such as?
I heard that Brant Boyer had actually kind of pounded the table, wanting the Jets to draft Isaiah Davis. And I think that's going to factor into these new kickoff rules. I think we could see a role for him. Why the next one, I don't know why it's under the radar. I think because people hear that nickname, like the Yak God, the Yak King, and expect these things. But dude, from everything that I've heard, Gibson is really showing out and really taking a big leap this year, and has been heavily involved so far. And I think people are kind of overlooking him. He seems kind of like the forgotten guy. And I think that's a mistake. I think Gibson is going to have a role on this team, and I think it's going to be a substantial one, more so than people think.
I'm okay with that.
And the other guy I think that's really flying under the radar is Leaky Fotu. Dude, I think he's going to be the run stuffer that maybe we've been missing, and I think he's going to contribute a lot more than what people think. I actually I did some film study on him, and going it over, breaking down the film. I mean, dude, there's all these terms, generational and high motor, and like these things we hear all the time. Another one is sideline to sideline, but dude, for a defensive tackle, he was kind of sideline to sideline. The guy moves.
And we got a lot of guys like that.
His size.
We got a lot of guys like that. Our D linemen can run. Solid can get out. Quinnen can get out. Clemens can get out. We know the edges can. A lot of our guys. There's highlight play of Kinlaw getting out and making a big hit for a loss near the sideline. So
yes,
we got our guys who can run. We need that guy who can stop the other team from running.
Yeah, and I mean, today, kind of, between watching film and watching some videos, today was kind of like defensive tackle day for me. I watched. Me, I'm like a football, addict. I watch all the football I can get my hands on, and there's a show that I watch about my college team that's kind of like similar to One Jets Drive. It's called The Climb. And they just dropped their new episode today. And this defensive tackle was talking about, like, dude, he lost his father at 2 and then lost his mother at 6. And just listening to him about, like, when other kids were making Mother's Day and Father Day cards, he wouldn't say anything. And then he would just go home and cry. And like, dude, it was like really emotional watching it. I was like, man, but also really, really good too. Really good show. But yeah, I'm looking so forward to this year. I see very few teams on this schedule that even bother me a little bit. I think we're going to steamroll most of our opponents. I know the Texans are a good team. We already beat them last year with Zach. Not worried about them. Not worried about same thing with the Bills. Not worried about them. San Francisco is going to be a tough game. I think the Rams game is going to be a lot harder than people expect. But I've predicted all along that we're going to go 13-4 and win the division. But honestly, it's really hard for me to think of 4 teams that I think we can lose to. Granted, we stay healthy.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's look at the schedule off the top of our heads, right? San Francisco, obviously, right? That game at San Francisco, week 1 opener, all the hype, all the guys we have coming back from injuries. It's obvious to say that that's a game a lot of people think we will lose. The Bills are capable of beating us. They're capable of it. I don't know if they will, but they're capable. Miami, we know Miami can put up points at any time, right? Even with our secondary at full strength last year, they put up 30 points on us. They got downfield against us. They put up points. I don't think the Patriots can beat us. I don't think even at our worst with backups, the Patriots can beat us. Outside the division, the Rams are very well coached. That's a team that if Stafford is on, they can compete with anybody. They're a tough challenge. They got weapons everywhere on that offense. They got, if not the best wide receiver combination in the league, and they had a running back explode last year on the scene. I don't think Seattle can beat us, especially making that trip out here.
I don't either.
I don't think
Arizona's going to be an interesting team. Arizona would be interesting. Not only did they get Marvin Harrison Jr., but they also drafted my boy Trey Benson, the running back, who's also very good. So they added a couple of really good weapons on the offensive side. That being said, I don't really think they can beat us, but I think that's going to be a harder game than what a lot of people think.
Harrison is going to have a Randy Moss Thanksgiving game. 3 catches, 150 yards, 3 touchdowns. I will admit this. I am concerned about if Sauce isn't shadowing and they just go downfield to him on read every time. You put him on the side of the field to Reed and Adams and just throw the ball up. They're not the biggest guys in the world. So I'm curious to see down the road what that game plan is. But I just don't think their defense is going to be able to stop our offense, no matter how good Harrison does.
Right. Tennessee doesn't worry me. Jacksonville doesn't worry me.
Agreed.
I
don't think Houston on a short week is capable of coming here and beating us with a rocking stadium on national television. I don't.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't think their defense is good enough. Zach put up 30.5 last year, for crying out loud.
Right.
I know it's the anomaly. The team played really well. I know we unfortunately knocked Stroud out of that game.
Well, the thing with that game is that they run the same defense we do. So, Zach was going against a scheme that he sees every single day. So I think
familiarity, right?
Yeah. So I think the familiarity really helped him in that instance. Yeah. That being said, like I said, man, it's hard to really pick 3 teams. Say we lose to San Fran and the Rams, and maybe we split with the Bills. That's still only 3 losses. So, you know what? I'll say, I'll throw in one of the Miami game at the end of the year. I'll throw in as a loss because we got the division wrapped up at that point, and we don't need to play our guys. So there's.
Where'd you hear that take first?
I have a short-term memory issue. I'm claiming the 5th. No, you said it. You said it.
Not just the division, AFC wrapped up by then.
Right, and you know what?
The game that worries me, that shouldn't, but the NFL is all about matchups. Anthony Richardson worries me. I know, but here's why. The New York Jets have always had trouble with quarterbacks who can run, escape the pocket. Right? You agree with that? This guy is a weapon. I know we only saw him for 3 games. He had 8 touchdowns in those 3 games, 5 rushing, 3 passing. And he didn't even finish the 3rd game before he got hurt. I think that with a healthy Jonathan Taylor, I think that team is a team to keep an eye on. They're my team to win the South this year. I think that they pull that out over Jacksonville. I'm just telling you. What fun is it to pick the favorite, Ricky? What fun is it to pick the favorite in the division?
It's not, but I watched him in person in college, and I'm not a real big fan of Anthony Richardson.
But you are such a Florida State fan.
He started hot last year and stuff, but you know how it is. Once the film teams have some film on a guy, and start to learn how to play him, and he's awful under pressure, and he's
But here's the benefit that he has. Like you said, the film on him. But now he was able to do for 14 and a half games what rookie quarterbacks used to do. Sit, learn, and then go out and apply. So there is that little factor that he wasn't in the fire the whole year. He was able to sit back, mentally absorb, and learn the NFL without having to pressure performing week after week.
Right. So, that's true. We'll see. Maybe, I'm not going to say, and I base a lot of what I say about him on what I saw from him in college. I always thought that he was going to be Zach Wilson 2.0.
Let's be real, though.
I'm not a big
be honest with me.
But
have you ever rooted for any Florida player? Have you ever been high on any Florida player coming out, being a Florida State fan? Or do you think that they're all just college players and they won't transcend to the NFL? Be honest.
You know what? There's probably been maybe 1 or 2 here and there, but generally, no, not really.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to think of an example.
Rick, you're such a Florida State fan. You're such a Florida State fan. You probably bought a "I support the Devil" shirt when Tim Tebow was quarterback, just to be the opposite of what he stands for.
Well, no, I wouldn't go that far. But dude, the Pouncey brothers were both very good. The Pouncey brothers were both really good. They came from Florida.
Hold on, Ricky. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, please. Tommy, I'm just catching up with the chat. There's no link in the description. The link is in the Discord group for members of the channel who are in the Discord. Oh, now you say it, Hawk. I'm just catching up with the chat. I'm sorry. I was involved in the conversation. I wasn't putting a lot of comments up. The link is not on YouTube. The link is for the members of the channel who have the cute little S, like Hawk does next to his name, for subscribe to the channel. And they have joined the Discord group. That is where the link is. That's how I get the private member call-in nights. I post it in the Discord. Sorry for the confusion, and sorry I did not see it sooner. Please forgive me. I blame Ricky for his football talk.
Sorry.
It's your fault. It's your fault.
At any rate, Reggie Nelson, safety that played for the Bengals, was decent. He came from Florida. Marcus May was all right. I mean, he did have the DUI, lying to the team, and all that crap. Towards the end of his tenure here. But dude, look at the other guys we've taken from Florida. Polite, Zuniga, Pirine. Like they were all bums that washed out. I mean,
who were some of the better Florida players in the NFL? Marcus May was okay.
Yep.
Percy Harvin.
Yep. I mean, I guess you could argue the serial killer from the Patriots.
Yeah, just Aaron Hernandez.
But in large, those guys, most of them, it just doesn't seem like they translate over to the next level as well. At any rate,
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I'm struggling to think of anymore. But at any rate, yeah.
But, yeah, I mean,
moving back to
I look at the other games that we have. Like, I'll go down the schedule. I think we did a very good job of bringing all of them up. Let's look at the schedule. Tennessee, Patriots, no. Broncos, no. Vikings, no. Buffalo could. I don't see the Steelers. I don't see the Steelers being able to do it. If it's Russ or Fields, I don't see them being able to do it. I don't see either quarterback being able to beat us.
Nope.
We beat Russell Wilson the last 2 years with a Zach Wilson team. So I don't think that I have any confidence in Denver traveling out here and beating us. We've done it out there. Patriots again, no. Houston, Arizona. Colts are the surprise game. I don't think the Colts are going to beat us, but the Colts are the game that the matchup with the quarterback worries me. Right? I'm not worried about the Colts as a team. I'm worried about what we saw last year at the Kansas City at the end of the game. The quarterback running is what was the difference of the game. Quarterback threw an interception, flag gets thrown 5 minutes later. Quarterback running was what changed that drive and prevented us from getting the ball back. And all I was saying as I was there was, dear God, please let Zach Wilson get the ball on national television and go down and have a game-winning drive, but we never got the ball back. That could have changed the entire season. Like that was a moment that you were hoping that we got. Like, man, if Zach does this, that would give him all the confidence in the world, right? Because I think confidence was his issue more than anything. I really do. Holding the ball, afraid to throw it. He didn't believe in himself. When he does throw it, he throws a nice touchdown to Lazard. Like he was confident that game, that moment. It would have been interesting. It's one of those what if moments, right? Like, because there's always a play, a drive, a game where a career changes and the player just clicks. I wish I could have seen that. Shout out to Richard Todd. Richard Todd 14 just became a member of the channel. We're at 803 now, baby. 803. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, and with Zach, I think it's a lack of confidence issue. With Richardson, I think it's the opposite. I think he has too much confidence in himself and holds the ball too long. Trying to extend plays and make things happen and take some unnecessary hits. But yeah, that could end up being an interesting game. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, I think we did a pretty good job as far as breaking down the opponents and who could actually be a threat to us and who maybe not so much.
Yeah, I agree, brother. I agree. Oh, up your emoji again.
At any rate, I am going to go ahead and jump off here and let you take your next caller because dude, my face just hurts. So yeah. I'm just going to kind of kick back in the background and listen.
I would definitely put some ice on that. I would put some ice on that.
I'm going to.
And I would make a call if it starts to swell. You put your head down and go to sleep, and you can't even put that side of your face on the pillow. I would go to the ER. Make sure you get an antibiotic as soon as possible, man, because you don't want to. You want to start to fight that before an infection really sets in. So.
Well, I took some Aleve, which Aleve actually has a good anti-inflammatory in it, as far as over-the-counter stuff. And it turned out we didn't have any ice, so I actually put a couple of ice trays in right as your show was starting. So hopefully soon, not too much longer, I should have some ice. So we'll see if that helps. And if I wake up in the morning and it's no better than it is now, or it's any worse, I'm gonna have to go get something done about it. But
don't.
All right, man. Appreciate it as always. Man. Have a great rest of the night, and appreciate it. And I will catch you next time.
Yes, sir. Later, pal. Oh, Rick, he talked back to his wife, and she hit him with a frying pan. That he told the story earlier on. We feel bad, but we're a supportive group here, and we will all say silent prayer at this moment. Feel bad for the guy, but yeah, his mouth, you could see the inflammation there. I just want to take a moment to remind everybody how much Johnny sucks. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. That's not what happened for anyone who missed it. All right, what do you got? You got any more Jets takes?
Why, you going to bed now?
No, I said, do you have any more Jets takes?
Why? Anybody in the back?
No, I pulled you up, pal.
So nobody's in the back?
No, I brought you in.
All right, good. Okay, let's see. I do think the Jets are going to 12-5 this year.
Yeah?
Yep, they're going to have a great year this year. Giants suck. They're going to be probably
5-12. They're going to be the opposite.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Here's a good question. As a Jet/Giant fan, what's the bigger number? The amount of Jets wins or the amount of Giants losses?
Well, I think the Jets have more wins and Giants have more losses.
No. I mean, what number is greater? Like if the Jets, say the Jets are going to win 12 games. Do you think the Giants lose 13-14? Do you think they lose more than the Jets win?
I think so. Daniel Jones is not a good quarterback. And we got the backup from Seattle, which I don't know if he's good or not.
Drew Lock?
Yeah. He looked good when he was on Seattle. I don't think he's going to go good.
Yeah.
Did you hear our Yankees lost tonight?
They've been losing every night. I feel that somebody, Big Fellow, what happened? Big Fellow, also the link, if you want to call in, is in the Discord group. It's a members only night. I need someone to call in with that members only jacket on. I'm sorry to hear that you got banned. I'm curious to what you said. It was probably something debate related, I would guess. Or My mind just went completely blank. What were you saying before I saw that comment?
You know,
Oh, so yeah, the Giants.
Yeah, they stink.
I don't know, man. I
True luck. I don't have any. Well, as soon as they got rid of Barkley, was pissed. I was very pissed. Because I'd rather have signed Barkley than franchise tag Daniel Jones. That's what they should have done. They gave him a $116 million contract. You know?
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it.
They're dumb as ass. That's what I think. You look tired.
I came in and I slept today. I didn't have a good night's sleep last night, and then I was up early to be on Boy Green at 7 a.m. and then I went back to bed a little bit before work, and then I came home from work and I slept. Like, I haven't been getting good sleep. I'm waiting for the air conditioner to get here. I'm in a basement, so it's still kind of cool. But I'm waiting for the air conditioner to get here.
Do you like sleeping with music?
No, I put earplugs in and I can't have any noise.
Oh.
Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why that happened. I was signing into GoFundMe to see where we are for Hank G.
Oh, Hank G.
And they usually text it, but they called me to give me the code.
Oh.
And we are still at 666. 666.
That's the devil.
Oh, jetted out here in the house. That is the devil's number.
Who's jetted out?
Sir. You're right. Thank you, jetted out. Appreciate the super chat, sir.
Never heard of jetted out.
Super chat.
Who's
yeah, he pops in all the time. He pops in and probably gives at least one super chat a show.
But I never heard of him.
Well, now you have.
Hi, jetted out. Nice to meet you. So you look tired, though. You going to bed soon?
I am. I don't think I'm going to do a full 2-hour show. Oh, it's 11:15 too. I forgot I started at 10 tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Why you going to go back on?
Yeah, I think so. I got my second wind.
All right. I'll go to 11:30.
Okay.
I'll go to 11:30.
That's a deal. Then I probably stay up to 1:30.
All right. I tell you what. I'll bump you out for a minute. You go set up your YouTube show to start at 11:35 and then come back, all right?
Sounds good.
All right.
No, bring me back.
Yeah.
I'll just stay and end it like I do on Jake's. I stay on Jake all the time. Then I
you can set on StreamYard schedule for later.
I'd rather just do it when I'm doing it.
All right. I figured let the masses know that.
Guess what Gator showed me to do?
What?
What's on the bottom down there?
What, the different cameras?
No, right down here.
I can't see what you're pointing at.
Become a member of the channel, become a shiner, and join the. What is that called? That's
when you're on StreamYard, on the right-hand side, it says banner, and you can type a banner and have the banner scroll.
Yeah, he showed me that today.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Awesome.
How you make somebody a mod on your thing?
Jetted out says, "What's up, Bobby? I see you a lot on Jake's show. Showing some love. He knows you. Everyone knows Bobby."
Where are you from, Jetted out? Where are you from? So no, I'm gonna what get asked me to be a mod on my StreamYard. How do you do that?
On StreamYard.
Yeah.
I tell you what, when I end the show, stay here. Yeah. I don't want to do it on air and bore everybody. We'll do it when the show ends. I'll walk you through it.
Oh, okay.
All right. You have Gator's email?
Yes, it's in my email too.
All right. If you have his email, pull his email up, and then I can walk you through it.
Okay. Sounds good. So what does that mean? He could be in charge of like you and Chaos then?
Yeah. Like Jeremy and I share the StreamYard. That way, it worked for both of us. And when we did the show together, we could both have controls of it at the same time.
Yeah, because he's gonna do other stuff for me too. So yeah, Gator looks out for me.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Were you in my chat when I had the guy from 5 years ago on my show?
I went back one day. That's how I got one of the pictures of you that I
Yeah.
was going to use as an emoji. I went and got, because you used to not wear a hat, but I went with I was going to use the old one, but you had the Giants thing back on your table behind you.
Oh,
You know what we need to get you?
What?
Like a Jets, like fathead that clings to the wall back there. We get you like a jet thing, start hanging up on the wall in the background.
I know what you're talking about. So
Kim, excuse me 1 second, Bobby.
Yeah, no
Kim,
problem.
hello, female in the chat. Always like to have females in the chat. We had Leanie earlier, and now you, and then we had Angela.
I love Leanie. Do you love Leanie?
Yes, Leanie's very cool. It's a good sense of humor. Kim, I would like to get to 800 to help out Hank G with the hotel, with the airfare, with the game ticket, with the tailgate. And then he unfortunately just lost his job yesterday. So I'd like to get him a little bit of extra money just to help with, the Ubers to and from the airport and, not having a car here, moving around. I don't know if he's going to rent a car or not. But I think 800 is a good number to cover everything outside of food for him at the game. Outside of the game, he'll be on his own. But that was a number that I targeted. It was 7, but now I want to get him a little bit extra to help him out.
Inflation.
So, but thank you, Kim. I know you've donated before. And just a reminder for anyone who does donate, for every $10 donation you get, you will get entered into Cover Your Ears, Bobby, a randomizer on a wheel. And,
no, I can take your wheel. I understand your wheel.
I know. I'm just teasing, pal. And we'll get some sort of we'll get something. Maybe I'll order a like a mini helmet and then bring it to training camp and have my son go get it signed by some players. Oh, what did I just do?
What?
Wait, undo. I hit something the wrong way. Sorry, big fella.
That's what she said.
Nope.
Right?
Big fella, type a comment. Yeah, hold on. No, I don't want to do that. I clicked undo. No, I know. The comments are coming in so fast. I clicked something wrong. And I went to pin my comment, but then it hid the big fellas. Big fella, make another comment, please.
He's a cool guy.
Damn it.
He's a big boy, that guy.
He's a big fella. It's a big fella, right?
Hey,
All right,
Boy
he's
Green.
good. He's good. I did it.
Boy
Do I
Green?
know him? Yeah. I was on with him this morning.
How tall is he? Somebody said
Boy
he was
Green?
5'3".
I don't know. I never met him in person. I know he's not the tallest.
Yeah, somebody said he was 5'3". That's my weight. That's my size.
Yeah, and breaking news, he agreed to get on my shoulders at the game. And
you gotta carry him.
Dude, I'm Hercules, dude. I'll carry you.
I wouldn't. No, you're not gonna be able to carry me.
Pick you up when you're not even expecting it. I'll put my head right between your legs and lift you right up.
No, you're not gonna be.
Yeah.
Too big for you. I'm telling you, I'm gonna break
Hey now, size queen, calm down.
You're working. You don't want to get hurt.
I've been doing squats, Bobby. I've been doing squats, getting ready for this day.
No.
More
have
worried
a
about
girl get on you. Have a girl get on you.
All right.
It's a lot easier. They're smaller.
All right. Well, what if I get on your shoulders?
Oh God, you got to break my back too. I got a bad back.
All right.
I'm 56 years old almost.
There you go, Dave. Good
Hey,
job.
so when does that end? When do you need all the money by?
I got an email from the Jets that said someone's going to reach out to me the 1st, the 2nd, or the 8th. So either Monday, Tuesday, or the following Monday.
Oh, you need the money by then?
Well, they're going to call me. They're going to give me the deadline. I'd like to have the money by the 8th. I don't want to be chasing people. I want to get our group solidified.
Oh, you know, Jake had to chase everybody. Well, I'm telling you, big news. I don't have to pay child support after July 12th.
Awesome.
So I'm getting more money. So, and what about the guy that you just said? How long are you doing that for?
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Thank you, big fella. Big fella just dropped a $34 donation to get us off the 666 number and get us up to 700 for Hank G. So we are 100 away from closing that out for Hank, and we still have a lot of time. We could figure out what to do.
You're
it's
closing
$140.
Hold
on, give me 1 second.
Oh.
Hank is covered at 800, and I'll leave it up to everyone else. We could do something if we get another 140, we could raffle off a free game ticket for the opener. We could do something like that. We can give back to those who have contributed. We can do that as prize one, or the helmet signing as prize two. We can do multiple prizes.
Because after July 12th, I could do it,
Yeah.
But then that'll be over by then, right? The GoFundMe page will be over.
Well, the GoFundMe I can keep open as long I'll close it when we're done. I don't want money coming in after we have it covered. Like, I want to be specific. And if we get to 800, Hank's done. I'll leave it up to everyone. Hey, do you guys want to, if we get to 140 to 940 total, that 140 extra, we'll raffle off a ticket and give someone a ticket for the game. I want to reward people for donating.
Right, I want to donate, but I can't wait. I have to
Don't worry about it. You just use that funds to get down here.
All right.
Oh, come on, man! Don't do that. Don't worry about it. Hey, look at me! Look at me! Look at me! Look up here! Look at me!
No,
look up here.
Pay you that jackass off, please. This is a jackass.
I know, but he gave a super chat.
I don't care.
Wait. Let me deal with it. My channel. Yeah. My channel. Let me deal with it. I appreciate the super chat. South End Auto Detailing, I appreciate the super chat. But I don't appreciate the dig at a friend of mine. So
you know why I did it for?
Hang on. Let me address this first. And then, not cool. It's not what this channel's about. We make fun of me here and Johnny. That's it.
No.
Please don't do that anymore. We're not going to do that.
Did you hear the story why I don't like that guy?
Nope, and I don't want to. We're talking Jets. I addressed it. I told him not to do it anymore. We're going to move on.
Well, okay, I'm sorry.
I don't want my friend being talked about. You're my friend. I talk about you. That's it. Nobody else can, right?
And Bonesy.
Fuck Bonesy.
Hey, be nice.
Okay. All right, I'm sorry. See, I was testing you. You stood up for your friend. Good job.
What are you doing tomorrow at 6:30?
Morning or night?
Night.
My son will be here this weekend.
Oh, so you can't go on.
I'll probably be at ShopRite because I work till 5:30, but I gotta go get food with him coming. I'll probably be at ShopRite. If we get back, I know your show is not ending at 6:35.
No, not my show. No. Do you like wrestling? You like wrestling?
I'll watch it. I'll watch the big events now.
Well, the guy Nick something T, he has a show with his wife. They talk about wrestling.
Okay. Like I said, I'll probably be at ShopRite, and me and the boy might get dinner too. And
I see. Gotcha. All right. Well,
so That's why I don't do the Friday hangout. I don't do the Friday show or anything. Right. I don't do that when he's here.
So when is he here? Every other weekend.
So like I'm a ghost. Like
right.
when he's here, he
every
gets all
other
my time
weekend.
and attention.
Every other weekend.
Yeah, so, this will be 3 straight weekends because last weekend I went to his house and stayed there for the weekend.
Yeah, and that's fun.
I enjoyed it. Getting a little extra time with him in the summer. There.
But are you gonna do that or 6 o'clock with VR?
I'll try like VR show. Like when I have Nick, I'll put it on later. Last week, I was at the kid's house. I caught the end. Yeah, big fella. I 100% agree. You don't need to donate to anything, Bobby. You're the reason people want to donate. They want to help out Jets fans. You're one of the reasons that people are so generous because they want to help out.
Well, I like to help out too.
You help out by being you. Everyone has their niche. Some people, Blitz BK makes a rap. JR puts the video together. Yeah. I talk on air. You're the great personality, Bobby from Vermont. Everyone's got like their role and like their thing
JR?
That they
I don't know who JR is.
JR makes a lot of the almost all of my banners, like the banner is what you see on the screen here now.
Yeah.
With the bottom with the YouTube Nick Shine, proud MIJ fan. Right. He makes these like the overlays that Jeremy and I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's made almost all the videos. He made the Pride and Chaos intro. He made the Sunday night video for me in VR. He's going to work on
cam.
He doesn't come on. He came on once.
Yeah. I never met the guy. He's quiet.
Well, he's a behind the scenes guy. He's not. And I've asked him, like, if you want to come on. And he flat out says, I'm a behind the scenes guy. I'm not an on air.
Well, Gator gets on my show. He's behind the scenes. He comes on my show. He's funny.
Gator. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, Gator.
He stuck up for me one night because my friend from 5 years ago was like teasing around with me. I know him for 5 years. And the only thing he said was, how's the girl that's chained to the radiator? That's the only thing I didn't like him saying. So then Gator comes on, and he's acting like the guy. It's funny. You have to go back to that.
Yeah.
But, good people. What? No, I like the guy. He changed his name to Roy Beatty. And you never met Addison before?
Addison lives in Los Angeles. I've never been.
Okay, you know him.
I know him. He's been on here with you.
I brought him over to see you. I stopped my show to come see you.
You're the man.
You're the man too.
All right, I'm gonna let you go. It's 11:30. I'm gonna try to keep my word. You go set up your stream, and I'll end in a few minutes. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
You sure you want it?
I'm gonna keep you in the back. Set up your stream.
Yeah.
When I end the show, I'll bring you back in and I'll walk you through how to do it. So when I'll remove you now.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Set up your stream and then I'll bring you in after I end the show, pal.
I understand that. That's good.
All right, buddy.
Okay, thank you.
All right. What did we learn? What did we learn? What did we learn tonight? And thank you again, big fella, for the super chat. South End, thank you for the super chat. Not the comment. Jet it out. Thank you. Reminder, we are 10 emojis away, 10 memberships away from a new emoji. If you have any suggestions on what you would like to be, or if you're the one that gets us there, you can pick what the emoji is. Oh, you didn't know? Don't mess with anybody. This is not a mess with community. People take their time. They watch a show. Listen, you like the show? Like the show. You don't like the show? Go watch somewhere else. Come back another day. Give the show another shot. If you find yourself not liking a few shows in a row, I understand. I'm not for everyone. I respect that. I have no hard feelings. I just don't want anyone getting attacked. Friends roasting one another is one thing, but that, from what I've heard, that's not a friendly thing. So we learned big fella is in Twiddle jail. Yes. You got to message me what you did, at least. You got to message me. Wow, we're getting membership after membership tonight. What is this? We're jumping today. We are now at 806, baby. The march to 900 is on. Hughes Johnson. We learned that Nick is actually the president. I can't do any worse. Can't do any worse. I would love, like, to just play golf all the time. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. Big fella, I put it in the chat. Big fella, I'm gonna call you Bobby. Bobby yelled at me last night because I missed one of his comments. I looked at the analytics today for the show, and there was 1,600 comments during last night's show. I'm sorry, there was 1,400 comments and like 200 emoji reactions, and I missed the comment, and Bobby got upset with me last night. I'm missing the comment. Damn it! Just tell me what it is, big fella. I'm trying to find it. Oh, Dre Day gifted a membership to. Oh, come on, stupid YouTube, so slow. This computer is so slow. All right, let me refresh that page. To South End Auto Detailing. There we go. There we go. Dre Day gifted South End a membership. Well, South End, welcome to the channel. Boy, YouTube's got a personality, man. The humor with that is hysterical. We learned that Boy Green and Bobby are both 5'3" and both have nutted in Poonaborough. Yep, Jay Quest learned that Ricky is in pain right now. I don't know who David Hogg is. Yeah, Clancy, that's completely full circle. I'm not sure who he is, but I'll search it out. All right. I just want to let everyone know that if this person, Johnny, sends me money for the home opener, he's already got his game tickets. If he sends me money for the tailgate, I'm going to say I never got it. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. I'm going to buy a bunch of Jet stuff with it. And then just say, I don't know what happened. Yeah, Bonesy. You slept through the whole show, man. We hope you're feeling better, pal. Hope you're feeling better. Bobby said he took your temperature rectally and said it was 100.3. Bobby, true or false? Did you take Bonesy's temperature rectally?
No, he told me in Discord. And okay. I'm sorry to tell you, if he shows up.
I know. I saw it. We'll talk off air. We'll talk afterwards. Yeah. I saw it.
Bonesy, right. Are you up for the night or are you still with your kids? I'm going on next, so you can come on my show.
Yep. Everyone can go on Bobby's show.
Even Nick.
I will, but I'm gonna go lay down. I'm not gonna.
No, I know you're tired. You look tired.
I am. I
got my second win tonight.
We'll see you in a minute. Boomtown? Boomtown, it's time to catch everyone up. What did we learn tonight? Bonesy, like my son. Guys, you got to wake me up. Bonesy, if you're not feeling well, sleep, dude. Get your sleep. Here we go. I learned a show's so good it has 2 intros. Thank you. 800 pounds look great on Nick. Thank you. Should have drafted Bronny. True. Hawk, Greek goddess. Yes. Ricky, the time is 2:30. Time to see the dentist. Nice. And the bonus, Johnny sucks a lot. Bobby Woodruff, size queen. The big toxic fella. The YouTube algorithm has a 6th sense of humor. That's it. That's it. That's what we've learned. Sorry, Adirondack. Yeah, I'm tired. Bobby's going to go on. For those of you that want your fill of just everybody. Just everybody. I don't even know how to describe it. So, I'm going to head out. Thank you, everyone. The information is out there for the tickets for the home opener. If you got any questions, email me, proudnyjf@gmail.com. Trying to get the ticket money, $140 a ticket by July 8th. I might have an extension. The Jets are going to call me by that time to lock everything in. I don't know if that's collecting payment, but I want to be prepared if I got to pay that day. So send me that. $65 a person for Tailgate Joe. And then we're working on some shirts to commemorate the day, with a really, really fun concept. So everyone is welcome to go on Bobby's show and talk. Everyone can go hang out, except Johnny. Johnny sucks. The tickets are upper end zone. It's behind the goalpost, so it's like the Madden view. I love it. I was in 325 for a couple of years before my son's game started being at like 1 o'clock on Sundays. So in 2015, 16, 17, and 18, and 19, I was up in 325, 326. So I like that view. You know, if you're down low in the end zone, sometimes you can't see down the other end of the field if it's a 3-yard play or an 8-yard play. But up top, you see it. So, yes, Tom. Yep, that's exactly it. The all-22 angle. I enjoy that. You see everything. You can see the depths of the routes. You can see it all. Mezzanine is perfect because you're covered. But I was in 227B for a while when the stadium first opened. And then I was right above it at 325, 326 for a couple of years. So it'll be fun. You know, just reach out to me. Venmo, Nick-Shine-1. And, yeah, let's have a good time. If you need the tailgate, we got the tailgate. If you just want the game ticket, we got the game ticket. We have it all. So I will see all you guys Sunday night, 9 o'clock. VR will not be here this week. VR will not be here on Sunday. He is on vacation. I will have a surprise guest host. So make sure to tune in at 9 o'clock and see who that is. Everyone have a good night. Everyone enjoy the weekend. Be safe. Take the Uber. Don't drink and drive. It's not worth it. Take the Uber out if you know you're going to drink. Don't leave the car out either. Crazy world we live in. So be smart. Look out for everyone. And do a good gesture for a stranger tomorrow. Do something kind. Buy them a coffee. Do something nice for somebody. Report back to me Sunday night with what you guys did. Take care. And as always, be loud, be proud, New York Jets fans. Good night, guys. Appreciate all of you.
Let's get ready to rumble!
And I'm back. Shout out to Kim. Kim, I just saw it. Thank you for your $25 donation on the GoFundMe. You're awesome. That puts us at $725. We are close to closing it out for Hank and having his trip taken care of. Kim, you're a sweetheart. Thank you so much. God bless you. And everyone in the chat,